Well, hello. Today I thought I would return to red inks. This is about the rest of the red inks I currently have at the moment. So I thought I would do part 2 of my red ink comparison. And let's swatch up some inks. So the paper I'm going to use is Tomoe River 52 GSM in the form of a golden leather B5 notebook. It's plain white. Ignore the lines. I've just chucked a guide sheet underneath because I've got other ink on the other pages and I didn't want that to show through for you. First ink I'm going to do today will be Mont Blanc. Box is probably better for this one. So it's homage to Hadrian, Rosso Antico. I picked this one up on eBay actually for tenner, something like that, for pretty much a full bottle, which I thought was a good little shout. So just passed a bit more over the top there so that we can see a wet or a dry nib. Let me fiddle with this focus a little bit for you so that you can actually see what I'm doing. Apologies for prolonged silence. Can't write and talk. So yeah, that is. Now I've locked the focus. This won't focus now. So the homage to Hadrian, Rosso Antico, which is a darker red. I started off not being too sure about it. As I say, I kind of snapped it up on eBay for. That's a good price for that. I'll give that a shout. But I grew quite fond of it actually, especially in a slightly wetter nib. It kind of, we'll wait and see how it dries, but it kind of reminded me of almost a bricky terracotta colour, or slightly darker than that, when I've written with that before. So next ink we're going to see is Diamine. Now I don't know how to pronounce it. Syrah or Shira. Let me focus out there. Now, I don't know if it's strictly speaking red, but kind of red enough that I thought I'd throw it in. Let's have a look. See what you think. So it is almost, I don't even want to say purple. It's an intriguing one, isn't it? I'm sure someone can offer me a better definition of what colour it is. It's kind of going towards the plum, purpley pink area. It's nice. It's got a good bit of depth in it. I got introduced to that one at Pen Meet not long ago, so I got myself a bottle and I've been quite enjoying that. Is Diamine. Syrah. Hopefully. So the next one, you're into my samples now, I'm afraid, so I haven't got any more nice bottles to show off. It is Ferris Wheel Press. Come on, there we go. Royal Rhubarb. Again, we're probably going to go into the is this or isn't it red? Don't know what's going on with my focus today, sorry. Obviously, as the name suggests, it's not going to be red, maybe, but again into that reddy purple, plum-esque, or rhubarb-esque even, if we're going down the fruit and veg route, as the name would suggest. So here we have the, sorry, Ferris Wheel Press. Royal Rhubarb. So again, that's not a red. It's not your bright, vibrant red, but it is a nice. It's in that red spectrum. It's a nice plum colour. Nice bit of depth to it again. And I quite like that one. Next up, we've got Beaufort Ink Roasted Red. Now this is red because look, it says it there, roasted red. So let us agree that this one's a red. We're still in the dark, so no, on the dark side. Today. Here we have Beaufort Ink. Roasted Red, which again is a darker red, nice deep colour in your wet zone, but even in your kind of dry zone, that comes out quite nicely. With your darker tinge there, not quite drying into this. See now I've said that, I've said the terracotta kind of colour. It's, to me, this sample isn't quite drying like that, but I suppose if you look in the writing sample, it comes out a little bit better. I'll show you more in a minute, but yeah, you're looking at your dark red there. But that's your nice, that's almost more of that bricky kind of colour there. It's a good thing you get all these glowing insights for free, isn't it? Because who'd pay for it? Let's face it. So yeah, thanks Dan. It's red, isn't it? Well done. Dark red? Yeah, no, it's dark, yeah. Sorry. It's going into my internal madness there for a second. So this one is, I forgot to show you the thing, didn't I? But this one is Pelican, Edelstein, Garnet. I'll show you in a second. So here we're back to what you might think of more traditional red. If you say red ink to someone, they kind of think of the brighter, vibrant kind of red colour, rather than bricks and plums and sorts of other rubbish that I've been spouting over the last 10 minutes or so. So this is Pelican Edelstein Garnet. Again, I don't have the bottle because this is one of my samples. Which is a shame because the Edelstein bottles are very nice. I may pick a full bottle up at some point. I'm not sure about which colour it will be. I've got a few Pelican samples, but I haven't found one that I want to splash out on just yet that grabs me. So as I say, you got your more traditional, I suppose, vibrant red. I have to say this actually dries a little bit punchier than when you first put it on. I kind of first put it on and was like, yeah, that's okay, but it's not singing to me. But just certainly in your wet zone here, that's drying out more vibrant, shall we say, than I thought it was going to when I put it on. I don't use this one a lot, so it's been a little while since I've got it out. As the bishop said to the actress. But yep, there you go. So that's Garnet. I have not tried yet at all. I got a little sample pack recently. So this is Diamine Poinsettia from one of their ink vent ranges, Christmas themed. Yeah, I got this recently from, I think it was Pick and Mix Samples here in the UK, who 10 pen shows, and they have a little shop online, and you can, as the name suggests, you can pick and mix some samples. Obviously, bet you're glad I'm here to explain these things for you. Where would you be? Don't know, watching something interesting probably, or going outside, looking in the sunshine, looking at the birds and the bees and the grass. That's where you'd be, isn't it? Sitting here, listening to some pillock wanging on about ink and being amazed at how much someone can talk, not actually say anything. But that's what I'm here for. So what was this? This was, wow, got a good dip on that one. Diamine. Poinsettia. So that is a punchy red. As I say, I haven't actually tried that, but that's the first time I've opened the bottle there. So learning together, but that is a nice punchy, vibrant red, especially in your wet nibbed zone here. That is actually feathering though on Tomo River. Now granted, I did do a dollopy dip is the technical term, but look at that. That is actually, hang on, that is feathering out on Tomo River. see that. Hang on. So, yeah, it's a strong one. So, got the Mont Blanc drying here. Don't know if you can see, but I don't know. There's something about it that I've grown to really like. Just kind of the way that dries. I think actually I prefer it in the writing sample than in the swatch here. I mean, you can see you can get a bit of little bit of shade out of it. But I don't know, just that kind of dark yet plain. It still does remind me of, all right, it's a dark brick, right? But it's still like that kind of bricky essence. Again, all this insight for free. Then the Diamine Shiraz, which is kind of your deeper plum kind of colour. What are you saying? I'm not plum. Ferris wheel press royal rhubarb, which, as the name suggests, is in that similar kind of rhubarby plum, purpley, dark red there. So these are actually not a million miles away from each other. Just a little bit more purple depth in the wet zone over here. Beaufort Ink Roasted Red is a nice, not a million miles from the Mont Blanc, but a little bit redder, actually. I'd say is like the depth in the red there. You'd be forgiven for thinking this is quite brown, just with the way the light's hitting it there. But in person, it's certainly a darker red. And as the name suggests, with that kind of roasted, kind of charred, I suppose, colour depth to it. Not a lot of shade in there. There's a little bit where it's pulled. But then you've got the Edelstein Garnet, which is your more typical red. Someone says red ink. They kind of conjure up just that plain red shade in the head. And you're getting towards that with this. It's not a massive amount of difference really between your wet and your dry there. Certainly not in the shade, but yeah, you can just obviously tell that there's more ink there than there. But it doesn't make it a particularly different shade, such as perhaps is more obvious in over here. And then the poinsettia, which I'm going to have to ink up into something because I like that. That's well, it's like poinsettia, isn't it? Your nice Christmas red. But yeah, there's a good. It is very punchy, and as I say, that has feathered Tomo River, which is a rarity. So I'll have to ink that into something and see how that holds up. Writing with on this paper and various other papers. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day if you're interested. Probably not, might do it anyway. Might do it for myself, you know, whether you like it or not. So there's me Red Inks part 2. I hope you weren't bored to tears too much, and I'll see you again another time. Take it easy, bye.